at a bar, and I was talking to this girl, you know, we were getting along. We were getting along pretty well. I was almost at the point where I'd put the roofie in. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have enough money to roofie. I had the sleepy time tea bag. Every time she looked away, I would dip it in real quick. Don't roofie women. But alright. Not this time, man. We can't take you out if you keep. He doesn't even sleep with him. He just does it to watch him pass out on the bar. Put Sharpie on him. That's what I do. But I didn't roofie this girl. I was talking to this girl, you know, and then this old guy, like 40, this 60-year-old, this goddamn 80-year-old comes out of nowhere. And he's like, this guy doesn't know how to have sex with you. This guy doesn't know how to treat a lady. And when someone insults you, and it's true, there's not much you could say besides like, hey, or nuh-uh. So he's like, this guy doesn't know how to have sex with you. I'm like, hey, nuh-uh. Anyways, he starts flashing his money and buying her drinks, and he steals her from me. Gold-digging bitch. But I said I gotta get this guy back. And every guy in here knows the best way to get another guy back is to fuck his mom. You said it. So I said, I'm gonna fuck this guy's mom. So I find out who he is, you know, and then I find out who his mom is. I'm doing all this hard work, and I did it. I fucked his mom. Usually people clap. Thank you. Now, but boy, was it hard work. Does anyone know how hard it is to dig up a grave that's been buried for 20 years? She was dead. Good fuck though. I'm sorry, have you heard this before? Like 8 other comedians do that joke. No, I'm kidding. No, I think they should. I don't know, anybody cheat? You cheat yet? It's only a second date, but there's still time. There's still time. You don't look like a cheater, pussy. No, I'm kidding. I'm too pussy to cheat too. I wish I was man enough. I told my mom I cheated, and she's like, "No, you didn't. You're too much of a pussy. I raised you. I know what you are." It's crazy to be called out by your mom like that. But in case you do cheat, this is free. I think they should make like an app, and it's like you know, those people who cheat, they're addicted to the dating apps. You know, they're just scrolling. And maybe if you created like a dating app of just dead people, you know, just obituaries, you could scroll through it and get the motion out, you know, and you'd be like, oh, I would have, but she's dead, you know. I don't know, just an idea. I don't know. I'm having trouble trusting women. I haven't trusted a woman since I found out my imaginary girlfriend was faking it during sex. No, it's hard to trust. Women can be very evil. Women can be evil. I remember I was with my girlfriend, and we were hanging out with her best friend and her boyfriend. And this is the first time we ever hung out, and she's like, before we hang out, you should know she's about to break up with him tomorrow. I was like, what the fuck? You know, like dropping this bomb on me, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, you know, and me and this guy, we're hanging out. He's smiling, having a great time, not knowing what's gonna happen tomorrow, you know, and we're like playing catch. I feel like you're throwing a golden retriever a ball before you put him down the next day. Like this poor fuck. He doesn't know. It's crazy. Women. Do you think women are good gift givers? Do you think you're good gift givers? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was on the fence because, you know, I was talking to this girl for a week, and we haven't even like had sex or anything, right? And not that I ever had sex, but she says I got you a present, and sends me a picture of girls' underwear. How the fuck did she know I wore girls' underwear? Yeah. Sometimes a girl is so beautiful, you'll make an exception for anything she does. Right? What's her exception? Alright, never mind. I'm kidding. No, I'm saying you're beautiful. That's what, you guys are going to be great. Am I invited to the wedding? I'll perform. Alright. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Sometimes a girl is so beautiful, you make an exception for anything she does. So when I was on this first date, and she said she needed to pick up her crack cocaine, I wasn't like, I gotta leave. You know, I was like, is that more like crack or more like cocaine? You know, because like a coke habit, you can work a coke habit. You know, we can work this out. A crack habit, we could still work it out. She was very, very beautiful. Come to find out, crack cocaine is the same thing as crack. It's just a longer name. She's just trying to impress me with their big vocabulary, you know? Oh, I'm addicted to crack cocaine, you know? I don't know. What's up with you? Do crack? You dabble? Light up? Smoke up? You guys know when like someone's like touching their balls and then they go to do a handshake? That's fucked up, right? I feel like that's like when a dog's licking his balls and then licks you. You're like, you fucker, you know? Have some manners. What are you, a dog? I don't know. Come find out they are dogs. Dogs are dogs. I'm gonna leave you guys on this. This is a little character I've been working on. This is, you guys remember comedy? You know comedy? Like, remember when stand-up comedy was just jokes about Italian guys' wives? Hey, my wife, you know? Remember that? No. This is my impression of one of those comedians who hasn't gotten over the death of his wife. You know, he's like, hey, how you doing? You're a great crowd. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hey, let me tell you about my wife. Let me tell you, my wife, she's a riot, you know? I get home from work, there's no dinner made. I say to my wife, where's dinner? She said, I died 5 years ago. My wife's a hoot, you know? I get in the bed to have sex with my wife, you know? I get on top, you know what she says? I'm not really here, I died 5 years ago. My wife, Jesus Christ, let me tell you about my wife. You know, she always set the house to 62 degrees. I was like, what the hell? You know, I get home there, it's at 62 degrees, I say, where's my wife? God damn it, I miss my wife. Alright, thank you, everybody.
I've only got one more comedian for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, but before I bring him up here, make sure you guys, before you leave tonight, take great care of Ashley and Kim behind the bar. Also, we do have a lit-up tip box located in the rear of the room for those of you that would like to give cash to get these comedians back home where they belong, and for those of you that don't